so ashamed of her breasts that she lets a Machiavellian psychopath cut them off.
How dare you?
But I was not a member of the IRA.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
Big Mike il capo.
Gran Mikey el jefe. ビッグマイクとチーフ。ミクマイและหัวหน้า
Floody.
Big Mike and the Chief.
Hello.
All good.
And the Chief. Oh, fuck.
That's lower than usual.
Oh, yeah, I did. Because I brought it up to my desk upstairs.
Right.
And I lowered it down. It's a great little function now. Let me see if I can pump it up.
Pump it up, because you got it.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Fantastic.
Now I'm up. High as a fucking kite. Like the Chinese balloon. Look at me. Oh,
I think that was actually just an office chair.
Huh?
I think that was just an office chair.
This chair?
No, the Chinese balloon.
Oh, you think it was an office chair? Floating in the sky?
Yeah.
An office chair that kind of got sick of the 9 to 5 grind.
Yeah.
And said, fuck it.
Do you believe in aliens?
In
all seriousness.
Do you know what? In all seriousness and in dead honestly, yeah, I think like.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Well, like, why wouldn't there be aliens?
I know. That's what I think. I saw this documentary called Unacknowledged.
Yeah.
And there's another one called Point of Contact, and it's
Yeah.
about when these aliens landed and.
Where did they land?
At this Mexican primary school, and they're all like, "Ay caramba," and Dios míos, and then the
Hello, Mr. Alien.
hello,
Señor Alien, you're
Senor Glupti-Gluk.
so sexy, Señor Glapity-Kulki. Oh, let me touch your tentacle.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, little
Papi.
horny Mexican children.
Papi, Mexican aliens.
Yeah.
Hey.
So the aliens came down to the Mexican school.
Yeah.
Like what? For like just like bring your alien to school.
Bring your kids to work day.
Yeah.
I think aliens do that. Bring your kids to work day.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, they could do a lot of things, but then a part of me just thinks that they're just like the whole every concept that we think of here. You know, like just even like language sounds, everything like that. Aliens just might live in a world where they're just saying,
Yeah.
like that's just like constantly,
Right.
like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. It's all this would be all gobbledygook to them. Like
right.
they're just like
non-verbal autistic.
non-verbal autistic, just fucking going on, just spazzing out in the fucking galaxy.
Planet Spaz.
Planet Spaz, yeah.
You know Roger O'Sullivan, comedian.
Yes, I do know Roger O'Sullivan.
He's
comedian.
big into. He has a podcast about conspiracies.
Oh yeah,
I was talking to him.
Unexplained Legends.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Legends and Chang and he was
a lot
telling
of
me,
unexplained legends down at Orc Bar. Down at Orc Bar.
Where did all the Chang go?
In Thailand. There.
And what did
Big
Richard
mystery.
do?
Where did the fucking 24 pack of fucking Stella go? That was an unexplained legend, but there was a lot of fucking suspects. Mark Fitz's elder brother. I saw a few on him that night.
Oh fuck me. So he was saying that one of the theories about aliens is that they had no intention. They had no assholes. Yeah, they were Kim Jong-un.
Yes.
And that they had no intention of ever contacting us. And then the Roswell thing happened.
They were kind of ignoring us in a way.
Yeah, they were like, they don't need our input.
Kind of like a rude, as in like, we don't.
Yeah, or else they're shy. They're like, I don't know, I don't want to.
I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Sorry.
And then apparently,
the
Roswell thing happened. And
Roswell was a woman who got fat and died.
Yeah, she was
a woman who was romanced by an alien, got pregnant with little.
She was abducted.
Zook and exploded.
Yeah, they filled her up like an eclair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they sent her back down to Earth, and she exploded, and wiped out a bunch of wildlife. But so Roswell happened.
Yes.
And then
what was Roswell? What was Roswell? Tell the fans. I don't know what it is.
You don't know what Roswell?
No.
But you've heard of it. Okay.
Kind of.
So Roswell was aliens crash landed in Roswell, which I don't know where Roswell is.
Which is America, is it?
America, somewhere in America.
Right.
And the aliens, they must have been under the influence or something, you know. driving drunk.
They'd had a few jars.
They'd
had a few Stella.
I think Mark Fitz's younger brother was in the... Or older brother was at the wheel.
He was in cahoots with the aliens.
Yeah.
He'd get on with the fucking leg of the chair.
Do you think there's posh aliens?
I'd imagine like they're like some aliens who are just like, we've got like a Jag and we've got
the Jag equivalent of a
which
of a spacecraft.
Yeah, some kind of a space horse.
Right.
Like they're into space horses. You know
Right.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Don't like
yeah,
horsey people.
Yeah, horsey people. Yeah.
Yeah, but like an alien, I'd imagine they're like space horses.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what I mean.
There's definitely a hierarchy,
Yeah.
a caste system on planet Zog, but so Roswell happened, and it crashed, and then on the spacecraft there was like some technology or something.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh fuck! Now the humans have this in their hands, so we have to check in every now and again to make sure that they're not doing anything stupid with it, basically." So
To make sure the humans aren't doing anything stupid with it.
so that's where they visit every now and again and go,
Oh,
"All right,
really?
grand." Yeah, that's one theory.
Yes.
And then another theory that I heard and unacknowledged was that
What was the technology, by the way? Do we know what the technology was?
it was like an iPod Nano.
Right.
This happened back in like the 60s,
So Steve Jobs kind of piggybacked on the back of Zog's technology.
I think so. Yeah, I mean,
Made a small fucking fortune.
he was just the face of it, you know.
Yeah.
He got cancer, and then we'll go back to Roswell, and he refused to get conventional treatment.
Kind of like Bob Marley.
Yeah, and
Was Steve Jobs a Rastafarian or no? Or did he just dress that way?
I think he just dressed that way. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't have the hair to pull it off.
No.
Especially after the chemo. But
Yeah. So what Jobsy said? Jobsy said no. He said yes to Estella, no to the treatment.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. I'm gonna try treat this with Stella.
Yeah.
Stella Artois.
He went dark bar for the last 6 weeks of his life to wind down.
Where is that, in Thailand?
Huh?
It's in Thailand, is it?
Yeah. I think it's in Bray.
So then the other theory is that they actually, have you seen the movie Dr. Cat in the Hat?
Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
No, is
No.
that the one starring? Is Jim Carrey the Cat in the Hat?
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with what I'm going to say. But
Right.
there's a movie called Arrival.
I know Arrival.
Well, by Denis Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve,
Yeah.
one of my favourite authors
Yeah.
of the last decade.
Yeah, he's an
My
auteur.
favourite auteur.
He's an auteur. So yeah, the basic gist of that movie,
Basic jizz of that movie.
the gist
Yeah.
of that movie is that they're coming here to warn us that
About Trump.
We're gonna about Trump. Yeah, they're gonna warn us about the Me Too movement.
Right.
Get your ducks in a row, and and that we're gonna destroy the planet. That's their warning to us.
In Arrival.
That's kind of it, isn't it?
Well, all I just remember is that the Amy Adams has a nice arse. That was my takeaway. That's what I remember.
That's the only reason they came, was to get a look
Yeah.
at that bad boy.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I remember they climb up some kind of a fucking vaginal
Yeah,
alien thing,
It's quite vaginal.
and then they go to the edge of this thing.
Yeah.
And there's just like these shapes and noises, and it's like. To be honest, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. To be honest,
and
in Arrival.
the things just look like big Guinness shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going and just window. They actually are window lickers, because they come up to the window and they just spit on the window.
I didn't think it was a good like advertisement for aliens. I think it made I think whoever made the movie, it was kind of like Villeneuve. I think it was anti-alien, and it made them all look like spastics.
Right? Yeah, it's
Do you
not.
know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not
It
exactly.
was like humans are
currying
class
favour.
and aliens are spastics.
Yeah, like if I
and
was
Amy Adams has a nice arse.
right. Yeah. Well, if I was, if aliens landed here, they would. Yeah, but I'd send.
That was the
Amy
one
Adams.
unrealistic thing about it, because they didn't go
didn't.
next nigh or near. And I
Yeah.
was like, lads, I don't care if you're aliens or you're flesh and blood.
Good.
You're going to want to.
Have your way with Amy Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd send
I was
Amy
kicked out of
Adams
the cinema.
to-
He was screaming at the screen.
If you don't do it, I will.
Jesus.
Yeah, trying to climb through the screen.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's the I think Arrival is like they're trying to warn us that the president of China is gonna nuke the something or other.
Gigi Ping Pong's gonna.
Gigi Ping Pong is gonna do something.
Yeah.
Anyway, unacknowledged the documentary,
Yes.
not the Mexican one, Quinceañera, but the other one. It says that they're basically trying to protect us from like nuking each other. Because during the Cold War and stuff, there's like these stories about like them flying over Russia and disabling like missile systems and stuff.
Oh, I thought they were like putting like Ruskies in wheelchairs, like to disable
Right,
like
right.
Russians just going and Russians like.
Right? Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened to Tootsie Barry.
What he got
An alien
interfered
able-
with by an alien.
By an alien.
Right.
So what you're saying to me is this: you believe in aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Have you ever thought to yourself that maybe you are some sort of a foreign entity or a creature of the galaxy?
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean, I've had a foreign entity inside me, but I think I am a foreign entity.
a diplomat,
A diplomat. No, a Brazilian.
a Brazilian
But
diplomat.
Great Diplo. He's a great.
What is he?
He's a DJ or something.
Is
isn't
he a DJ?
Diplo? Yeah.
Yeah,
If he should have a welcome mat outside his
DJ
house.
Carey.
Dip.
Yeah,
DJ. Yeah. And
it's the best DJ I've ever fucking heard.
is he actually a DJ? I think we've been over this. He's
DJ
not,
Carey.
Why do they call him DJ? Is his first name Dwayne?
No, it's because
Dwayne
first-
Johnson.
No, his first name I believe his actual name is Roderick Carey, but he was a DJ.
He was a DJ.
Yeah, he was a DJ. Yeah,
Right. Okay.
He was a house DJ in the 90s. Did a lot of ecstasy, but then he was just happened to be a great hurler, and then they said, "Oh, there's DJ Carey."
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. He found his real calling.
yeah, absolutely.
But if Diplo, Diplo,
I'm.
he's like a producer.
He's your man. Yes, he's hands on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he had like a welcome mat outside his hat, he could be like, "That's a diplomat." Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. But where was I going with the diplomat?
You were coming on-
foreign. You asked me, was I a foreign entity? And I think I've never seen any photos of me as a child, so
Yes.
I think I might be.
Right.
I don't know.
There's something about you that screams I've come
I'm
from
gay.
afar. Yeah.
I've come from a land down
Oh,
under.
do you know what I was thinking? Because I knew a fella. I don't know if I've ever told you about him, Mick. Have I?
Mick?
Have I ever told you about Mick, the
No.
Scientologist?
No.
So I met a Scientologist called
Sorry, someone's trying to.
Mick. What the hell is someone? Do you have your
Someone's
phone
calling
on?
me.
Turn it off.
Sorry, turn it off.
What
there.
the hell do you think this
I'm getting
is? Some sort of DOS house, some
I'm
sort of
getting-
holiday camp.
I'm getting scam calls all day.
Just your Brazilian diplomat.
Yeah, there
It's
I
calling.
put it on airplane mode. Sorry.
Did you put it on airplane mode?
I did, yeah,
You
yeah,
don't want
sorry.
that happening again. I'm going to freak.
Sorry. So Mick,
So Mick, Scientologist.
Right.
I was staying with him in London. This is a couple of years back. I was staying in an Airbnb. I was staying in this weird plastic shed out the back. It was very cheap, but it was a hairy situation. But Mick was one of the biggest queer hawks I ever met in my life,
Okay.
and he'd say that himself.
right,
He'd say that he'd say I'm a queer hawk.
right,
And I'd be like, "You're not lying there, Mick." So Mick had only a few things on his shelf, and that was he had all the Jack Reacher movies, right? And he
Right.
had the Mission Impossible movies.
Okay.
And like he's gone all in on cruise.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
right beside that, a big, thick Dianetics book.
Oh shit. Okay.
Right. I currently have that book now.
Do you actually?
Yeah, he like gifted it to me.
Okay.
On my way out, and after I sucked him off, and so Mick was explaining to me anyway what's going on.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You
in
haven't
general,
a fucking
I
clue.
don't have a clue what's
But
going
Mick's
on.
told me, so I know.
Right. Okay.
So what's happened anyway? Mick's a Scientologist. Apparently, L. Ron Hubbard is actually a great man. I don't know if you've heard he wasn't, but he is.
I haven't heard the best things about him.
Oh no, he was class. He was the best.
Okay.
Mick told me. So Mick was saying that the aliens are underground, right?
Right. Okay.
So like think of like a mole, a worm, something like that.
Right,
But
okay.
now think of an alien.
Which
Do you know what I mean?
could possibly look like a mole or a worm.
Or a mole or worms could
Yeah.
be in the fucking under the influence of the aliens, or they could be on the payroll of the aliens.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know because now we can't trust anything that's underground. But so the aliens are underground. Mick's told
Okay.
me that.
Yeah.
Right. So they're probably,
Oh Jesus.
that's just a little warning there. We know you're
Right.
there.
Yeah. Right.
He's
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Keep them on their toes.
Right.
So they're underground, and what they have done, Mick's told me, is that they have put into their employ a small cabal of humans
Right.
who are doing their bidding for them here on Earth
Okay.
and fucking controlling things. Yeah.
No.
Well, it really did seem like Mick wanted to say, yeah,
Jews.
Jules Holland.
Jules. Yeah.
Late
Late night with Jules Holland.
Yeah, so that's, I think Mick did want to say that, but
Yeah.
he didn't say that because he's got
Right.
a little thing called class and a bit of restraint. And he
Which
didn't know if he could fully trust me. But
Right.
at that time, I was coming off of a mad mushroom trip
Right. Okay.
that had really fucking scrambled my wires up top. My head was like scrambled eggs, so I was like kind of susceptible to all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, Jesus, that's mad, Mick. And then Mick told me
Mm-hmm.
that I have a special awareness and a rare awareness for someone of my age, right?
Well, how old were you when this happened?
I was 8 or 9. I was over in
Right.
London.
Okay. Right.
On a little reconnaissance mission.
Right.
I was over there to buy the new Biker Mice from Mars toy.
Nice.
No, this is only a few years ago.
Right. Okay.
So, but anyway, so he was kind of telling me that I was like, I'm Neo, basically.
Oh, from
The Matrix.
the Matrix. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the chosen one, and I probably have the power to, I don't know, save
Mankind.
Earth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
wouldn't know that only because Mick told me. So
Yeah.
it's not like I'm bragging. I didn't come up with that myself. Mick has genuinely told me that.
Right.
But so
Well,
what?
You'd need to have a good night's sleep to be able to do that.
Well, see, that's the thing. My powers have been scrambled by my lack of sleep.
Right,
So like
yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
times I'll be trying to like levitate a spoon, but I'll end up like just fingering an old man.
Right. Okay.
Because it's all gone. It's all gone fuzzy up there.
Right. Okay.
So I'm after fingering fucking Tommy Croton more times. My fingers stink of woodlouse.
Oh, they do. Yeah, I know that smell well.
But for people that don't know, Tommy Croton is a half man, half woodlouse that lives up the road.
Yeah.
But so anyway, this is. Do you know what do you know about Scientology?
I know that Tom Cruise is in there and John Travolta, but I know that that you're now somehow involved,
Yes.
which I always had a sneaking suspicion.
Mm.
And L. Ron Hubbard's
L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard, yeah. He Rub-a-Dub Hubbard, and so he wrote a book. He was a fictional author.
Yeah.
And he wrote a book.
The most prolific horror writer I think ever.
Right.
Or like
okay.
fantasy writer.
Okay.
He would literally write a book every like half an hour.
Right. The boy in the striped pajamas.
I think it was the girl in the checkered dress.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
He
Okay.
wrote.
Right. Okay. Murder. He wrote.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was going to say to you is because you don't know that much about.
Nah, I haven't a clue.
You're deaf and dumb.
I am. Yeah.
You don't even know what's going on here.
No.
There's aliens behind those fucking lights, lad. In there. It's
They
like a
can,
rival.
yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
So this is the crack, right? You've
Right.
got a thing inside you.
Right.
Homosexuality.
Not right now.
Huh?
Not right now.
I thought you were sitting on a little divot. No.
No.
Oh.
No. Homosexuality.
You got a thing called homosexuality that's inside of you.
Right.
And which is not good.
Yeah.
No. You've got to get it aborted.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you
okay.
ever thought of getting aborted your homosexuality?
Abortion.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I tried to like smack my head against the wall a few times to try and.
You should go into
Get
an
it
abortion
out.
clinic and like, I want to kill
Yeah,
it. You're like, what?
and then
My
like,
homosexuality. I want it out now.
That's why we're gonna do a Ouija board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To try
Try get an exorcism. If there was, for some reason, if you were to try and get, if you were gay and you were trying to get homosexuality out of your body, it's coming out your arse.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think you just take an ungodly amount of laxatives and then
just shit it all out.
Shit it all out.
Right.
Right.
Because if you got a fucking, what do you call that, where they put something up your arse, gay sex. No.
Colonoscopy.
A colonoscopy.
Yeah.
They'd probably be able to see it
Mm-hmm.
up there.
Yeah, it's just like
Just your
There's just like Lady Gaga music playing in your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me why,
Yeah.
poker face.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you'd have to try to get over here.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
say,
yeah.
No,
No.
I'm not going. I will not be moved. I will not go.
She does a sit-in protest.
Yeah.
She chains herself to your.
But this is what I was going to tell you about.
So Mick
So
Lynch.
this is it.
Right.
It could have been actually because it was Mick, an English Mick. Was it Mick Lynch, the head of the unions? I don't know.
Right.
It wouldn't be a good sign for them if it was.
No.
Because this lad was off the fucking charts. I remember him telling to me it was kind of sad. Mick said to me in the Airbnb, he said like because he grew up in Kerry.
Yeah.
And no one liked him there. He's like, everyone always thought I was a bit strange.
Right.
Because I always knew there was something else going on.
I'm sure he's probably going around preaching.
Well, sure, he was at like
Scientology.
under 14 football training, and he's
Trying to
like
convert all the
telling
young
lads
boys.
about the aliens and the cabal of people, and like, "Live shut up, Mickey, old queer hawk. There's something strange going on." Lads.
Yeah.
I'm sure they just probably put soap in a sock, bet the shit out of him, private pile style.
Yeah.
Full metal fucking Mick.
Yeah.
So anyway, he tells me that we all have a thing inside us.
Right.
Cruelty, badness. No, it's a Taten. It's what you call it's your soul, right?
What now?
A Taten.
Channing Tatum.
You're Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's inside you, right? And that's like kind of whatever your essence, your soul. But anyway, a more advanced Scientologist, like probably Cruz or a Travolta, or a Bertie Ahern, like any of these lads. What they can do is they have such control of their Tatum that they can just like they could be sitting here now, right, and just go like this, and they'd fly it out of their body,
right,
and they'd go for like a lap of the fucking. They go down to Sainsbury's and fucking fly up the fucking shop assistant's arse or whatever they want.
Okay, they can inhabit another.
So they
being.
can just fuck off. So they go. And they'll just like go fly off.
Right, okay.
And then they'll come back. And
Right,
like, what are you saying, Chief?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you just do that right
Killed
now?
women. Huh?
Did you just do it right now?
I'm not going to say whether I did or not.
Okay. Because I thought, okay, right, we'll
I
move
was
on.
just down at the train station there.
Oh, were you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the train's delayed.
Flew down an Indian woman's blouse.
Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Chapped nipples. Listen. Vagel Frazee nipples. No, so anyway, so this is a thing that you can do. You can control your Tatum. And so what happens then when you die is like that your Tatum just fucks off out your body.
Right.
And then you just go find the nearest, there's a little like black lady baby.
Right.
And you just fly into her and now you're a black woman.
Right. Okay.
And I did psychedelics once and I believed myself to be a black woman. Have I expressed that to you?
Yeah,
before?
you did. Yeah,
Couldn't
yeah.
stop feeling my own arse.
Right. Okay.
I was besotted with myself. But so anyway, also another thing that you need to know,
Right.
because you don't know any of this.
No, I don't.
You've been living in the
No.
dark. You're just fumbling around,
Yeah.
fucking Springsteen, dancing in the dark.
Yeah.
And you don't even like Springsteen because you're
No.
a fool.
No.
Fucking Buns of Anarchy. So
Yeah.
you can live so you live past lives, right? You have multiple past lives.
Reincarnation. Right.
So Mick's had friends. He had a friend called Brian from Kilkenny.
Right. Okay.
Because that's how we connected. He's like, "Do you know Brian?" I was like, "Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
I think I do know Brian."
Yeah.
I asked no further questions than that, but I do.
Yeah.
In a broader sense, I do know. And he said that in Brian's last life, Brian was James Dean,
Oh, okay.
the actor,
Right, and that didn't last long because he died when he was.
and he died. So
Right.
then,
Okay.
and then I don't know who he was in between James Dean and Brian from Kilkenny.
That's a real step down.
But I think he might have been. I did the timeline in my head, and I think in that period he might have been Pol Pot.
Right. Okay.
But I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
trying to fit
It's
in
all
the
gone
timeline.
to pot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all gone to pot. There was no pan. I was going to try as a thing for plan, but anyway,
Okay, right,
it's
okay.
not clear enough.
Yeah.
But so he was James Dean, and then he had another friend who was the actress Vivian Leigh in Another Life, who starred in Gone with the Wind.
Right.
So all his friends are former Hollywood actors from the
stars.
golden era of
Yeah.
Hollywood. And then I was like, to Mick, who was he in a former life?
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, just some dog.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and he was really sad about that.
He was just a dog.
He was just
Like an Indian street dog or like a golden Labrador in a south side.
No,
Dublin
I
household.
think he was like a mutt.
Right, okay.
Like a Mongol, like a mutt, like a mountain mutt.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like real sad about that.
Right.
Like that he's not only a mutt, and they were like big stars.
Yeah.
Um,
Mutton dress is lamb.
yeah.
Right.
And anyway, I saw Mick on like a few months later on the news.
Yeah.
Because he'd killed a baby.
Killed a baby.
Yes.
Why did he do that?
Hmm?
Why did he do that?
I think he thought he was the dog again.
Right,
He had a
okay, and he
flashback
thought
and
the
he thought he
baby
was
was a
like,
Oh,
Well,
maybe
you
he
know
was a pit bull.
Well, you know the way that dogs do sometimes.
Eat children.
Yeah.
Yeah, like pit bulls.
Yeah.
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 That's not good.
I never understood that. I never wanted to eat a baby.
Well, you just haven't seen a delectable baby.
A tasty enough baby.
Yeah. But there is that thing. Someone told me that. You know, did you ever hold a baby, and it's so like adorable that you're like, when you hear women going, they hold the baby and they're like, oh, I just want to eat him up.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear like when people,
Yes.
they're like, oh, and there's like apparently that's your body or your mind trying to compensate for it. Can't conceive how cute this thing is.
Yes.
So it gets overridden by some primal thing that you're like, you want to eat it.
Yeah.
Because you're
Well,
Hubbards.
Hubbard.
What if that's an alien spacecraft
I'm definitely
above
the Ouija board.
the shed of truth?
I'm definitely having a chat with L. Ron Hubbard.
You are. Well, I think he's up there right now. You
Yeah.
can't. There's an aircraft of some description
Yeah, no, that's
hovering
aliens.
above the shed of truth right now, and
Keep going.
with eating the babies.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like a SWAT team is about to break in the windows right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they say that like it overrides that your brain can't handle how cute this thing is.
Yes.
So it's like you've this like primal instinct is to like eat it, to like balance out something. Yeah, to balance out how cute you find the thing. I saw there's something about the Clintons eating
In babies.
babies
Yeah.
to stay young or whatever.
Yeah, that was the big conspiracy theory about a lot of them people that were like baby eating pedos.
Right. Well, I don't think there's a paedophilia element. I think they were just eating the babies.
Oh, for the young blood
Yeah.
to keep their skin looking good.
Exactly. Yeah. There's placenta. Well, like, and people have
Would you
placenta
get a tan
smoothies.
from that?
Well, it depends on the race of the baby.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. And if you were to eat a baby,
Yeah.
and you had,
I'm going to say right now, I probably
don't.
won't.
you won't. But
No.
if you had to,
I definitely would.
if you definitely would. Okay.
I might actually anyway.
Yeah. Say like you go into
The netherworld.
okay, say you get abducted by an alien, right? And then
Yeah.
they bring you aboard the space ship,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh my Christ, a big fan of your podcast." And then you go in, and then they have like a lobster tank,
Yeah.
and they just have like babies swimming around the lobster tank.
So kind of like what swimming? I like Aquarius babies.
Yeah.
Are you talking
so
about like babies with kind of like fins or something?
No,
apparatus to breathe.
I just mean
underwater?
like human.
Or just corpses.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
just corpses
babies.
floating.
Yeah, let's go with corpses. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Baby corpses floating
Corpus Christi.
amongst the lobsters.
No, not with the lobsters. It's just a lobster tank for babies.
Oh.
And the baby's just kind of floating in there. And there's one
So
baby.
is it just fair to say it's a baby tank then?
Baby tank, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a baby of each race.
Yeah.
What baby do you eat?
Mexican.
Mexican. Oh,
Spicy.
Okay. Spicy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's
I'd
good.
imagine
Yeah.
I'm going to have a Mexican one.
Right. Okay.
Because that's
But how do you differentiate a Mexican from the other?
because of their face and the head.
The tattoos.
Yeah. Probably the tats.
The bandana.
Yeah.
Wrapped around its head.
Prison outfit.
Right. Yeah.
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 I would imagine. I would probably go for it if I was going to turn cannibal, which God willing I won't.
Yeah.
But it all depends on how the economy holds up.
Right.
and that's for all of us, by the way. I think everyone's like, oh, I'm not going to be a cannibal. And it's like, yeah, because there's food in the shops.
Yeah.
But go back to Ukraine in the 30s.
They're eating people in.
Oh, lad.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Yeah, I don't know anything.
When were you fucking born? Huh? And you know what?
I
You
don't
gave me
even know.
shit the other day because I don't watch anything.
Well,
like,
you don't watch. What did I say? You don't watch Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, yeah.
And
but I met
you
Mick.
don't watch...
That was one of the strangest things you'll do.
yeah. I think that movie. I think Stranger Things is about his life.
I fingered Mick, and that's one of the. There's no stranger thing than that.
Yeah.
So Stranger Things live,
right?
So Ukraine in the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
There was a famine that Stalin kind of orchestrated. Well, what happened was, and this happened a good bit, so they collectivize agriculture, which is that they take all the farms off the farm owners because they're like, there's no such thing as private property anymore. State owns everything.
Okay.
Everyone gets equal shit. And so they take it off the farmers. They kill the farmers a lot of the times.
Okay.
You know, hung, drawn, quartered, fed to the fucking pigeons, and there was carnivore pigeons in the Soviet Union in the
Carnivore
30s.
pigeons.
Yes, so there are pigeons
okay.
that would like come down and they'd bite your ear off.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Or wouldn't most?
There's a lot of lads with missing nipples
Oh, okay.
because the pigeons would come down and
They have the sucky
Fangs.
calf for
yeah.
nipples. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Yeah.
But so anyway, they got rid of the farmer, took the farms off farmers, but then they can't run the fucking farms because they're not farmers. It'd be like it'd be like you trying to fucking,
oh man.
yeah.
Like the inmates running the asylum.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the place has gone to snot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then there's no everyone's starving. So next thing, people were just like, well, fuck's sake, there's no cabbage. So
Yeah.
what about fucking Yuri over there?
Yeah. Yuri Littman.
He's a fat little fucking calf muscle on him.
Yeah.
And by God, I could make a nice sandwich out of that.
Right. Yeah.
So they were just eating each other, and there was like, this was actually a good sign of like, are you a good parent or a bad parent?
Mm-hmm.
There were some parents that'd like say to the children,
Yeah.
"Here now,
Yeah.
look, things have gotten bad. You're gonna have to eat me
Oh.
to keep yourself afloat."
Oh wow. Okay.
So taking a bite out of start with the
Start with the balls.
start with the balls. Start as we mean to go on.
Right. Yeah.
Get some nutrition in you. So and they'd have the babies, like they'd put a bit of like Worcestershire sauce
On the nipples.
and the children would eat them.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But then the bad parents,
Mhm.
and that could be like it could be in like a movie about like the Ukrainian film called Bad Parents.
Right.
And it's like, and it's just like the parents that eat their
their
children.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey, I ate our daughter.
Honey, I ate the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey, I ate out our daughter.
Yeah.
That could be a Woody Allen
Yeah. Could
movie
be.
directed picture. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking poor old Woody.
Soon me.
Huh?
Soon. What's the daughter that he's
Sun
buying?
Yi.
Sun Yi.
Sure,
yeah.
they're still together, happy as Larry.
Yeah. And she's like what, like 16 now?
I think she turned 18 there, or she's going to turn 18 in 3 years.
Right. Okay. Hopefully we get.
So it's all
the
kind of
invite.
it's all turning up. It's all turning up trumps for Woody.
Yeah.
But what a name, really, Woody
Allen. Yeah.
Like, of course he was a pervert.
Yeah.
It's
with a
basically
name
called
like Woody.
Boner Allen.
Boner Allen. Yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah.
He's called Boner Allen.
Yeah.
Like that's who you're introducing to your stepdaughter. Here's my husband, Boner Allen. He'll be your new stepfather.
Stiffy Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, of course she got ideas to.
Yeah. Right from the get go. Yeah.
Yeah, for fuck's
yeah.
sake. And then there was that famous character in Toy Story. There's Buzz and Boner.
Yeah. Buzz and Boner. Yeah.
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 Do you get why it made
one
that
of the
leap?
lesser known characters in Toy Story.
Because he was
It's just a
named,
dildo.
because he was named. I was more playing on the fact that Woody.
Woody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Andy is the kid in Toy Story?
Yeah.
Do you think that there's maybe that his mother has some sex toys, and they come to life? You know, in her world,
In her bedroom, in that universe,
there's just like a dildo and a ball gag and a paddle and a whip.
I think that's actually a very valid question, and I think
Sex Toy Story.
yes, Sex Toy Story.
There we go.
That's fucking brilliant.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
And who'd be who'd be the bad guy? Like there'd be some sort of a butt plug.
Woody Allen.
Huh?
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen?
Yeah.
Why would Woody Allen be the bad guy?
I don't know, because he's fucking his daughter.
Yeah, but in the story about sex toys.
Oh, Alec Baldwin.
No, you're not thinking. You're not thinking about this.
Okay,
rightly,
right. Where are you?
Because
What are
we're
you?
thinking about a universe.
Oh well, sorry. The dildo is.
So I said something good there. I said a butt plug would
Yeah.
be one of the the villain would be, hey, butt plug.
Right, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So he's the bad guy.
He's the bad guy.
Yeah, but you said filmmaker Woody Allen,
To play the butt
Jewish
plug.
filmmaker. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Have
what-
him play the butt plug.
Yes.
I thought you meant that there was going to literally be sex toys, sentient sex toys,
Yeah.
and the bad guy was
Is
going
Woody
to
Allen.
be the real life person
No.
and director, writer-director Woody Allen.
You said who would be the butt plug? Like he would voice the butt plug.
I didn't say who would voice the butt
well, I
plug,
thought
but that's
what
what
you
you
said.
took up out
I
of
thought
it.
that's what you said.
Well, that's good. So he could be the butt plug and he'd
Butt
be like,
plug, yeah.
I'm a butt plug.
Plug, a Jewish butt plug.
And I'm a Jewish butt plug, and I'm gonna stuff all your asses.
What would a Jewish butt plug look like?
I don't know. They have the curls.
Extra long
Yeah.
plug. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
It'd have no plug skin.
there we go. Yeah, plug skin.
skin.
General plug skin.
Gen-
But the
General Harvey Plug Skin.
I think he's I think he fought in Vietnam. But
He did.
the General plug skin. But I think the one of the characters has got to be Amy Adams. She's got to be voicing something.
Amy Adams, maybe she'd be like the arse that the plug goes into.
Oh well, yeah.
He's like, fill me up, butt plug.
Yeah.
Well, I might fill you up, or I might. I'm quite nervous.
Yeah, Nevish.
Yeah.
She could play Andy's mom. Sex Toy Story, but it's live action.
Yeah.
Amy Adams plays
Yes.
Andy's mom.
Yes.
And
Woody Allen plays the butt plug.
Woody Allen plays the butt plug. And
The vibrator is played by
Michael J.
a
Fox.
toaster.
Ah, come on, that's a great joke.
I
Come
know,
on.
but I said my joke when you said your joke, so I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear?
Yeah. Say it again.
You just say the vibrator.
Okay. And the vibrator is played by?
Michael J. Fox. Come on, that's fucking great.
It is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Jesus.
I know, lad. If only I had heard it at the time.
We'll edit around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I said a more absurd thing, which was that the vibrator be played by a toaster, as if an appliance would play another appliance, which was just
right, like Robert Downey Jr. doing
kind of
blackface.
Yes.
So yeah, Sex Toy Story.
Sex Toy Story.
So it's a live action. Amy Adams is playing
Yeah.
his mom.
Right.
Michael J. Fox is playing the vibrator.
Yeah. Woody Allen's the butt
Is
plug.
the butt plug.
Yes.
So what else do you have? You have
Well, someone has to play the cum.
Oh, sign me up.
Someone has to play the cum. Who would
who's
be?
the-
I think at this stage of his career, after killing someone on set, I think Alec Baldwin would have to accept the role of the cum.
That's Oscar bait as well,
Yeah.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Imagine that. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no,
he
like,
can't
yeah.
turn down Anthony right now. If they
No,
literally put
no.
right, here's this Sex Toy Story. We want you to audition for the role of the cum. Baldwin would bite their hand off.
Oh, he would.
He'd have
Yeah,
to.
he'd have to. Yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers. Murderers can't be choosers.
Yeah, and I think that would be like his it would be like his Brendan. It'd be his The Whale.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? It would get him back in the
Absolutely.
good books because that's
Yeah.
Oscar bait.
Yeah.
Imagine if it's like oh, John Malkovich as
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
And whatever, Heath Ledger's the Joker, and then it's just Alec Baldwin as the cum.
But do you think to prepare for the role that he'd tried to fit himself into socks and stuff?
Yeah, he's just going around with a sock on
his head.
Just hanging around teenage boys.
Or
But,
what would you like? Because to be cum, to become cum, like to be like if I was thinking say if you're like Ian McKellen or someone and you're like what is it to be cum? Like would you what are you gonna get into, you know? How are you gonna do your best impression of if I say 3, 2, 1 and just become cum.
Just
Alright?
become
Just
cum.
don't even think about it. Just from your
Right, okay.
subconscious, just do whatever you think that would be.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. You're cum. I think that is it. Yeah. That's right. You'd probably try to shoot yourself out with some sort of a cannon
or something. Yeah.
like to just to know what it's like.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it's
just
yeah.
out of a cannon and land
onto a woman's face.
on
Amy Adams' ass.
Amy Adams' ass.
Yeah.
You get into a cannon and you're like, fire me onto Amy Adams' arse.
It's an
Yeah.
easy target. It's a big target.
Or like what you could have is you could have a big screen and screening the film Arrival, and then when it gets to Amy Adams' arse, you say pause, and then you get in the cannon and get it to fire you,
and then you through the screen. Yeah.
And then you're ready to play. You're ready to play the part of
the cum.
So do you think then? So you could write. Okay, so we'll have Sex Toy Story, and then maybe there could be like Sex Toys in the City. Like
yeah,
that
you
could
could
be
do
like
that. Yeah,
a
the
sequel.
Yeah.
When
Andy goes to college.
Yeah.
So do the sex toys.
Yeah, so there's like Sex Toys in the City, and so it's just like little anal beads and stuff, like drinking like martinis in Manhattan.
Drinking Manhattans in Manhattan, yeah.
And they're just like ew, I was up a fireman's ass last night or whatever.
Yeah. They stink.
They still like
they haven't
pieces
been
of shit like just on them, and like everyone else in the fucking bar is like, why are you letting these in? You know what I mean? Like there's just a little cock ring on like in the couch.
Yeah, just with a pube.
Yeah,
hanging off it like. Yeah, one of the sex toys tries to wants to become a jazz drummer in Juilliard, and J.K. Simmons throws a cymbal at it.
Oh yeah. Whip gash. Are you impersonating cum again? Have you become cum again? I think you've become cum, lad. Would you get back in your chair? You fucking piece of jizz.
Whip gash.
Yeah. Oh, we're back cooking with grease now. This is what I can do on 4 hours sleep. All I need is 4 hours, and I'm a genius again.
Oh fuck!
That's good now.
Oh,
like
that's
that,
good.
yeah. Right. We're
oh fuck!
We're gonna leave it there. We're doing. We're recording 2 40-minute episodes today. Listen, we love you.
I love it.
Big
Yeah.
Mike and the Chief.
Oh yeah. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Subscribe, like.
Leave a like.
Do you show any shows coming up?
Oh, I don't know.
I have an Edinburgh show on sale right now on edinburghfringe.com. Also a show in Cork coming up. Also some other stuff, but I'm not telling you about that.
Iceland. You want to catch Mike in
Iceland
Iceland next week?
Iceland with human trafficker, human traffic cone, Victor Petrashkin.
Yeah.
Come to that. All right,
guys.
love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.